Alright, chat. We're still in the Undercity. Or the underside of the old city. We have to Alt-Tab and Alt-Tab back in and hope the game gives us a mouse. It did. Okay, so we're still looking for the conch. We wandered up here last time and got our asses kicked by these guys. But I'm thinking... I'm thinking we could actually probably take them if we repositioned ourselves. But I also don't know that we're heading in the right direction because they're a very high level. And I believe this quest suggests... Yeah, the quest suggests only being one level higher than what we're at. They're both 2, with the caster among them being 3 levels above us. So I'm wondering if I've actually just wandered into the wrong part of the map. I feel like that's a possibility here. Then again, this looks like it could be a temple, doesn't it? Let's see what we've got here. Cloaks, ingredients.
Hey.
Pickaxe, lockpick, torch, utility items. Say no to those. Okay. This is a shade. I want to try backing out of here and just seeing if there's an alternative route we can take. I'm just making sure we didn't miss the temple we were looking for in the ruins. That would be embarrassing. Before we go chasing mobs that are much stronger than us. See, I feel like it would have to be up in this direction though, right? But I guess it could be to the left or to the right here, so let's...
Eyes open.
Let's keep sneaking around and see what we can find.
I found something. Over there.
Cracked and half-chewed bones lie among the dormant coals. Hey, it's a bonfire. We can rest.
Stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
It's a bonfire that talks. The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word Modweir is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. Modweir. Ah, it speaks!
Oh, it speaks.
It mimics your voice in a mocking, sing-song manner.
Idiot.
I like this sword. Can we keep it?
I agree, let's use this.
Keep your filthy paws off me.
Modweir huffs in irritation and turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
The Master Animancer responsible for your condition, I presume, Dr. Livingston?
No, that would be a man known across Aora as the Great Wizard. None of your fucking business. Have you heard of him?
I really like this sword.
I'm waiting for my owner, obviously. It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
Oh, man. Remind which of us is just sitting in a pile of garbage?
Well, there's no need to be mean.
Modweir grows cold. Frost creeps up the blade, yet the hilt remains oddly warm, almost inviting.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with the sword you wouldn't believe.
Show me him a quick study. Modweir makes dramatic retching noises pretending to throw up.
Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner.
Alright,
Okay.
deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You heft the sword, testing its weight. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polishing. You scabbard it and continue on your way. Alright, sweet. We picked up a talking sword. Well, I don't regret coming back here at all now. Grants pet party-wide effect. What am I supposed to do with this thing? How do I equip it, though? Doesn't seem like I have an actual spot I can put it in. Alright, strange. Let's see. Modweir. Only usable by the Watcher. Well, that's disappointing. Jealous. Restricted to the Watcher. Extra damage, accuracy, penetration, emotional. Bind this item to unlock the next item. To unlock the next level. What is Bind Soul? This weapon can only be bound to the Watcher. But I don't want to use a sword. I like my ranged weapons. By any other character until the binding is severed. Maybe that's a way to betray the quest. If you try binding it to yourself, you'll piss her off. So I guess we'll just not use it for now and see what happens if we can figure it out later. I am slightly disappointed though. That went from a great find to a mediocre one. Fine hatchet and a rope and grappling hook. Well, that's not terribly interesting, but sure, we'll take it. Alright, I want to go here on the map. I want to see what the big, scary, purple glowing thing's all about.
Keep it down. Oh, I think I can't see you, you
What can I do
sneaky
you for?
bastard.
Oh. They popped out of the ground on us.
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Alright, they should be pretty easy to take care of, though. They don't have super high armor. The cave grub's actually pretty well armored. The defenses are not super high. Yeah, we should be fine here. Oh. Oh.
Captain.
Hold up. Greater Earth Blight. Well, okay. This is more interesting now. Let's grab this cave grub.
That's me too.
Let's see if we can get that to work for us. And then we'll take out the little ones, and then we'll take out the big ones. Let's have you mark this thing until it dies. Okay, there were more adversaries here than I was expecting. Oh, grub burrows. Maybe I should have killed those, huh? I wonder if they spawn units. I wasn't paying enough attention. Activates pull.
What can I do you for?
Alright, so we've actually got a pretty good bit of competition going on here.
Ahoy.
This may get more interesting than we originally thought it would. So they are super resistant to piercing damage, or what kind of damage is this? Pierce, yeah, okay, piercing and slashing damage.
Only takes a another attack, Cap.
So let's just try and kill off the grubs first. The charm coming in useful there. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's just kill that thing, get it out the way. Attacked by another grub. So what are our magic defenses like? Oh, really high defenses, but they take full corrosion damage. Let's see. This is so useless because I can't rotate it. All I want to do... I guess if I moved carefully, I could probably make it hit everything I wanted it to. I haven't cast Wall of Flame yet. I'm actually just going to do it because I'm kind of curious what it looks like. What's the damage it deals? And that actually might hit all 5 of them now. Oh, that was 50-something damage. Shit. Okay. I need you to get out of here. Let's actually just go with an AoE heal for now. I'll try and have Ader stun those two and then get her out of there when they can't engage her. Okay, this knockdown is very frustrating though.
Yeah?
Okay, so the rocks interrupt. It's worth knowing. Let's see if I can stun these two now. Alright, we got him. Sweet. That's actually really nice. Let's just try and back up out of the firewall. I think we did that successfully in turn here. Seraphim, let's try just killing this thing. Yeah, you got a solid shot, mate.
I am ready.
Okay, so the firewall's doing things. Let's see if it does repeated damage per turn. I don't know if that's true or not. I actually just want... I don't know why her auras and things reset. But this is definitely the aura I want engaged here. I think we just swing on this one. Let's cast Expose Weakness on all of them. That seems like a worthy spell here.
Yeah?
Alright, Ader's up again. We can just try and kill this thing. Very close, but no cigar. Oh, wow. Okay, walking through the firewall does some serious damage to them. Did she still not get up? Seriously? That's really frustrating. Does it say where or why she didn't get up? The combat log? Sure, I'm not seeing it. So we could blind everything, but I don't know that I care enough. I'm just gonna kill this thing while I can. That gets rid of the flanked attribute. Beneficial effects on enemies in the area. Well, let's see. They take 100% damage. I'd also have a 100% chance to hit. Let's go ahead and just do that. Let's charm the grub in the back here. See if we can get him to do some damage for us. That firewall's actually doing some serious work for us right now. I'm actually quite pleased with that one. So we're not doing a ton of damage if we shoot these. 75%. 100 if we shoot this thing. So I think that's just what we do and we hope we hit it. We did. Alright, Jody's up again. Let's put Consecrated Ground down. I don't know why they decided this is a possibility. I don't think you should be able to open multiple windows like that of the same thing. That's just... it just feels really, really clunky. Accuracy and might bonuses while enemies receive penalties to the same. Let's go ahead and actually just do that because we can hit everything with it right now.
Yeah.
We can do Necrotic Lances, Confusion... Probably just single target missiles for now. I think that's probably best. Ooh, this is actually slightly weak to us. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw missiles at that thing repeatedly, probably until it's down. Yeah, continuing to kill the grub for now, I'd say. Penetrating strike. 33 damage, respectable. Oh, they can burrow. Well, that's fun. Let's just hit this thing as hard as we can for a massive 15 damage. Woohoo.
What can I do you for?
Right, Devotions of the Faithful is now active. That's helpful. Let's put Consecrated Ground down on this
Need
cast.
some help here.
Wow, that was a massive hit. Crush damage. We seem very, very weak to crush damage. Okay, so we need to get rid of something here that's dealing a lot of damage. We're taking on too much pain right now. Confusing is attacks hit friendly and hostile characters, but does that mean they'll actively target one another? Let's just see. Let's see if confusion will get them to actually actively try to attack each other. I want to stun this thing. Oh, is it no longer casting? Maybe it's no longer casting and it doesn't matter. Let's do vigorous defense. And let's swing. 27 damage is decent. Not fantastic, but decent. This thing's resistant to flame. Do I want to lay on hands? That's the question. Actually, I think we're going to do Glorious Beacon here.
Captain.
Let's charm this thing again.
Me too.
Alright, all our spells going off there at once. Can we Blessed Hammer this thing? Oh, we can. Sweet! Alright, so that's an easy way to finish off one of those. That was doing the most physical damage so far. I think we just shoot the one in the middle. Hit me. Hit for 0. And then I got the disengage attacks because I wasn't paying attention. That was bad of me. Activates Stone Skin. Alright. So I guess we just fling more missiles at... Not this. So I guess stone... Something's giving it defense, because it wasn't doing this earlier, I feel like. It must be Stone Skin. I guess for now we'll just do a regular old attack. On Ader, I'm just going to activate Second Wind. OP holds his ground. I don't think there's a great way to do damage here while they have Stone Skin up, so I'm just going to hit that. That was actually a crit, but it was only... Well, that's why we did 25, because we crit, I guess. It would have been absolutely pitiful if we hadn't crit, so... We want to make sure that we stay inside... Inside our healing circle. I missed there because it was blinded, so that was good.
What can I do you for?
Jody...
Beyond
Well, as it turns out, it's immune to that one. Ah, what? Clicking. No! Alright. I don't know what happened there. Some sort of lag spike.
Captain, what do you need?
Alright, Surfin.
What for, Cap?
Don't have a whole lot left going for you, actually, my friend, so we're just gonna try and kill this grub. Which I'm actually fine with, because it gives my people some targets to actually swing at. So this is 100% hit. Let's just do that. Continuing to attack this thing. Turning combat up here because I think we're going to just be doing a lot of left clicking now. Knockdown is annoying. Hater's knocked down.
Tell me.
I can't move with you, so we're just going to keep attacking. How much health does this damn grub have?
What for,
Oh
Cap?
shit, okay, that's a decent amount of damage on that one. Can I take control of this thing? Let's find out if it's immune or not. Let's greater lay of hands ourselves here.
Got it. Supposed to happen.
Let's see if I can interrupt this by throwing it down. We did that, so we interrupted its cast. I wasn't 100% sure what that cast does. Okay, sweet. So we can charm that thing. Alright, both cave grubs are dead. Now it's just 2 elementals to take care of.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to start just bringing one of these down so that we're not taking on so much damage all the time. We have one more consecrated ground cast, which I think we're going to use. We can continue to actually just charm the large one, so I think that's also what we're going to do. Alright, that's one down.
What can I do you for?
What for, Cap? I'm flogging a figurehead. Futile. Yeah? I'm on it.
Oh, stone spikes. Is that what happened there? Why is that not in the combat log? I took 10 damage there. And I think that was from stone spikes. I guess stone spikes is kind of like thorns. But it doesn't actually tell me that's what happened. It's really frustrating. Yeah, it's got stone spikes on it, so we're not going to use a spell on it right now.
I am ready.
Because if I hit her... Yeah, you take damage. But that doesn't get communicated in the combat log. That's so frustrating.
What can I do you for?
What do we have? We can withdraw Ader if it comes to that. Oh, let's just do Holy Radiance. We've still got that.
Of course.
Jeez. I did not want to move.
For the Republics.
Captain?
Take control of the big one again.
Me too.
Love to have it kill each other if we can.
Okay.
Can't make a dent.
Ahoy. Fare thee well, Coke Swabber.
Happy to oblige.
That's not supposed to happen.
Whose side are you on?
Perfecto. What can I do you for?
Aye. Another attack, Cap. Yeah.
Let's go.
Tell me.
Alright, why did I just take 18?
What can I do you for?
Just make sure we're all standing in the consecrated ground that just faded. Okay, well... I guess we position to flank.
Okay.
So we're gonna come out of this charm here shortly.
What for, Cap?
Like right now. So let's blind it repeatedly. If we keep it blind, it can't hit us and we should be able to just kill it. We're just gonna go with... We're gonna hope that 53% lands just to be able to do some damage. God, stop rotating. It's not what I wanted you to do.
Didn't work. Tell me.
I think we're gonna blunt every blade we own on this thing.
Captain? I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Hit it, please. Okay, excellent. At least we did some decent damage to it with our last spell cast.
Take him down.
Because now we're just going to be left clicking for days, I think is what's about to happen, unfortunately. Is she still knocked down? It looks like she skipped her turn.
Que? Father, repent! It is no use. I cannot keep
I actually want to move in.
What can I do you for?
I think I wanted just to attack that thing straight up.
Ain't you got the decency to die?
At least we got a crit there, doing more damage, more damage. Distracts all foes, temporarily frightens all foes. I don't know that anything is going to be useful out of him anymore.
What do you need?
This thing isn't doing the job.
Yeah, I've got nothing else, amigo. Just keep swinging your sword. Just trust in me. How is that immune? Do you actually just need to be attacking from range? That dog won't hunt, okay. Thank you for the update. Alright, that was a crit too.
My lantern flickers.
Activate stone spikes. I'm gonna just withdraw myself. Okay, that's good.
Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain.
No, I didn't want you to... I wanted you to shoot it.
Que?
It's near death. It's almost there. We can stomach the stone damage.
I cannot keep
10 per shot is not that much.
Captain.
She's in withdrawal, which is intentional. Okay, do you not have a shot anymore? Is this limited by how many rounds you have? 10 accuracy with blunderbuss attacks. Veil piercing. It's got an explosive shot.
Consider it right for another attack, Cap.
Right? Apparently I can attack. Can't tell if it's gonna be ranged or melee.
Yeah.
Sure, you hit me for 18. You did it, mate. You did it.
Hey, here we go.
Ah,
What for, Cap?
No good.
Jody is still withdrawn. This should be her last round being withdrawn, though, I think, so she'll be back at full health.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Gained a bunch of ingredients. Should be helpful.
eyes open.
Let's see what else we've got hiding in these caves. Agent and baby pearls. Glowing purple spores come away on your hand. That's a little spooky. Let's not stick our faces in the spores. Do we just kill these?
You're right, screwed.
Just in case. Can we head down this way? Kinda hard to tell with a map this dark. Looks like we can.
I see a soul in the darkness.
Alright.
One ready for reaping.
Next combat encounter. Ooh, it's chasing us. I didn't know they did that, to be honest with you.
Whoa, whoa, look.
Ooh. Okay, this is fine. We will stand everyone right here.
I am ready. Of course.
Hey.
And we will just be ready.
Yeah?
Ader will aggro.
Happy to oblige.
Just delay our turn. Delay here.
Yeah?
Ader will pull back.
Tell me.
His turn. Delay turn. And now we'll just wait for them to envelop in. They should all stack just around that corner where I can throw one good fireball. And that should put us in a pretty strong position. Oh, it looks like the AI is having a tough time pathing over this direction. Maybe this thing's the Skulldrak's blocking? I don't even think it is.
Captain.
Can you shoot from here? You can't.
What can I do you for?
I should have waited on your turn as well. I'm just gonna delay again, honestly. I think now we're gonna make really solid use of Wall of Flame.
I am ready.
Wait here as well.
What can I do you for?
Wait with Jody.
Correct?
This just comes back to her and Jody. They just alternate now. That's not what we want.
Yeah.
Right, Jody can put down... actually, we don't need Consecrated Ground just yet. That seems like a bit of a waste. Let's... imbue with Accuracy and Might. And drain those two of the same.
Very well, cockswabber.
Hey.
We daze, but that does not interrupt.
I am
That was
ready.
my mistake. I used the wrong ability there.
Madico, I need to try something else.
Alright, well hopefully everything else that has to come through here, it's going to take a decent amount of damage when they do. It's like cave bats do not give a shit about fire though. That's a decent bit of fire damage on the Skulldrak though. Oh right, they do wing buff at AoE. I knew that and I just didn't prepare myself for it. Okay, that's fine. Can lower melee accuracy. I think for now I just get in and attack. Ooh, weakened. Gross. Nice 5 constitution, negative 50% healing received for how many rounds? Oh, for 1 round. That's actually not that bad. I don't think I actually care about that at all, to be honest with you. Let's just throw a fireball. Let's just try and do as much damage here as possible.
Yeah?
I am ready.
I think we just hold these here. Spank and spank. Pretty simple encounter from the looks of it.
I'm fixing to be sick. Yeah, rebirth awaits me.
There's a lot of things that want a piece of Jody. Do I try and back her up? Do I risk 1 engagement attack? I don't think I do. She still has weakness on her. That was really unfortunate. Terrified and sickened. Thank you for telling me. Okay, there's the definition of terrified. Can take no other action than to flee. So I think that's actually what we're gonna do is... Oh, no, because that's around the caster. Right, we're gonna just do expose weakness. Yeah, we're just gonna do expose weakness here.
Yeah?
Jody should survive this without having too many issues. I think I'm gonna just charge through to this one. Multi-stun, that's good for me. That also lets me flank these ones.
I am ready. Madico. I need to try something
Captain.
else.
Lots of them are almost dead. Okay, one down. Expose weakness is coming out as well. So the flame wall would actually be really useful in choke points like this. I should have actually just put it on the smaller surface area. Because it seems to tick each round, even if they don't walk through it. So now we probably just want to be doing any kind of AoE that we can. I guess we can just daze everything. And that does extra damage to them because they're weak to it. Okay, so that's what we're going to throw out a bunch of then. Yeah, let's try and get some of these Skuldrak down.
That order's too tall.
You were confused or blocked or something, so we're just going to back up with this stun.
I'm fixing to be sick.
Alright, we can put Consecrated... Actually, we don't need Consecrated Ground that badly. I think we can actually probably just kill the Skuldrak. Yeah, I think just killing something was actually more worthwhile there than anything else we could have done. These three are stunned.
What for, Captain?
He's stuck in the firewall. We should be okay here.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Oh, well, we missed the target that would have taken the most damage there. Stunned.
Could use something to put a little pep in my step.
Jody, you're gonna kill this thing.
What do you need?
Alright, I need you to just
I'm on it.
clean up. I think at this point, this should be a pretty simple fight. They are both preparing to screech, but I don't actually care about that.
Tell me.
Kill that thing. Inspiring Triumph. Is Inspiring Triumph. 12 to all defenses. Is that an ability of mine? Do I see your character sheet from here? Here? Yeah, inspires all allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus to all defenses. So her getting killing blows is actually quite useful.
Captain,
But we're good on that one for now.
I'll be chopping you to chum.
Piercing Shriek is fine here, we don't care, as long as Jody doesn't get hit. How long does this last? 2 more rounds. Wow. That thing's no joke. Actually just gonna put Consecrated Ground down right here. Should be okay. Alright, we're gonna turn the combat speed up a little bit. Let's just fling highest damage abilities we have at this point. Let's try and just get rid of some of these things.
Tell me.
Fewer actions in the menu, or the order.
What for, Captain?
Let's fight over with faster.
Savvy?
Oh, not doing it.
I'm fixing to be sick. Let's reap this whirlwind.
Now everyone just targets our final boy here.
Watch me work.
Alright.
What can I do you for?
Clearing caves, not a
Could
problem.
use something to put a little pep in my step.
Ooh. It's a solid damaging ability.
I am ready.
Whole bunch of ingredients.
Of course.
Anything we care about looting here. Like the skeleton. Chest, which had an antidote, immunity to poison. It's actually pretty sweet. Up this path. Anywhere we haven't explored, out to the left here, maybe? This direction? No idea what this thing does. Makes me take damage and reduces the healing.
Yeah, sure. Huh?
Let's take a look.
Look, there is something over there.
Nice discovery, portion of iron skin. It's actually really strong. An old saber.
No, I cannot.
Oil slick. Okay, so that's what the M4s do. What's in this one? Nothing of note. Tripping over the oil again. The old hideout is where we picked up the sword that talks. Well, chat, it looks like we may just have to go deeper in. Even slightly underleveled. I guess that's just, where we're supposed to go. So let's head this way. Let's head east once we get into the area, though. Try and avoid that northwestern battle if we can.
Keeping an eye out.
I'd love to level once more before doing that fight, but we are a ways off. We've got an entire another level to gain, basically, before that has any chance of happening. There were shades out in this direction, but I think our best bet's
Look.
to fight these things. We fight these? I think we do. Alright, let's just unstealth, get into
What can I
combat
do you
here.
for?
Jody can actually just buff us. How long does this last? It's a friendly and foe AoE, so we're actually just gonna wait with her. We'll let these get closer. Ooh, Risen Armsman. Spooky Skeletal. Good reflex. Immune to piercing. Just entirely immune. Alright, makes sense. He's a, Serve the Lost. He's a skeleton, so piercing does no damage. That's kind of on point. Let's just delay these turns. Let's see if they'll move into us. Right, it looks like... Ooh. Shadow Walk's no joke. Shadow Walk is no joke. That is a lot of damage very quickly. Shades and shadows, so there's actually two different things. I'm gonna go ahead and just cast this, I guess. Just to make sure they can't attack us again. Let's buy me a
Stay behind me.
turn so that we don't have to deal with them. Fire does damage to you when it doesn't miss.
Of course.
Well, we missed the two that actually mattered, so that's fantastic. Weakness is perception afflictions. Okay, let's try and just take a 69 to charm one so that we don't have to fight all of them ourselves. Would be great. This thing can run. That's a free disengage. Oh, that's a really solid combo. I didn't consider that. Just making the front line flee from us just to do additional damage to them. Oh, that's actually a pretty sweet idea. Let's see if I can get this one out of here too. If I could get both of these guys to fuck off, that'd be fantastic.
I am ready.
Fortunately, she just does no damage against these things. She can hit the shadow all right, but the shades we're gonna have a difficult time with, I think. Ooh, we charmed that one as well. I think we also made it invisible again. We got a wild mage proc there, and everything's afraid of us for now. So fire does pretty good damage against them. So do we just put the firewall down? I think we just put the firewall down again, chat.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, let's do our gain and drain. You do practically nothing. What happens if you're up close? Still do absolutely nothing. I guess I need additional weapon sets. It's probably what I need to be setting up at this point in the game, actually. Holy shit. Is that a crit? That was a crit. And grazes with an additional effect. Oh, jeez. Okay. Can I stun this one? Yes. And then let's just back up slightly. Still want to be engaged with him. Okay, I am still engaging him. I just don't want to... Oh, man. Where's your damage when I need it, man? Come on. Let's focus on the left one.
What do you need? Here we go.
Jody is going to Holy Radiance. So just pass on this one. Shit, well, there's the other shade.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna survive this one, chat. Oh. So did that thing just scream? Actually, don't know what just happened there. This thing's not engaged with me though, so I'm gonna back up slightly. I don't even know what I do here. I guess I just empower myself. Granting them the robust. Drains a portion of the target's armor, granting it to itself. So what did we drain? What did we gain? 2 armor rating, and that thing's weaker now. Let's throw another spell out at this thing. Oh, it died.
Happy to oblige.
Are you serious? It still casts even if you kill it? Okay, that's kind of lame. Actually, that's more than kind of lame. I think that's actually extremely lame.
Flogging a figurehead. Futile.
What do you need?
Okay.
No more terrified, no more sickened. That's good. That's a start. Do I just run over? Can I get there through the fire, though? I think I do.
Could use some improvement.
Yeah, I think we just tangle with that thing so that someone's fighting it.
Tick from feeding the fishes.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, let's just withdraw. That is what this is, right? Yeah, let's just withdraw Seraphim for now.
What do you need?
Keep him alive. Let's charge down this one. Stun it for a
Leave it to me.
turn.
Captain.
Wow, it still takes pot shots even though... And that's another crit.
Yeah.
It's the second crit this thing's got all game. I guess we level 1. Of course, that does nothing. That does 75. 75 to this as well. Sure. Tattered Veil.
I am ready.
Empower yourself. Mark and kill the Risen Armsman. That's going to be your new #1 target.
For, Cap.
You're withdrawn.
I'm on it. I need something stronger.
Just continue to slowly work you down here. Wow. Finishing blow. Wow. Could not even see it casting. Is there any way I can pick up Jody? Yes, the paladin can pick Jody up. Alright, so not all is lost.
Sure.
I think I do want to move over here though and do an exposed weakness on these two. She can't revive. She doesn't have any more skills and I don't have Empower. Okay. Then I'm just going to try and kill this thing. Can I stop being crit, please?
Yeah.
Hmm?
For the Republics!
Ahoy.
Alright, what bullshit is this?
We had some good times.
What sweet fucking bullshit is this?
Huh?
So we second wind here and kill this thing. Alright, one less thing to worry about. Second wind on him too.
Here we go.
Continue to do absolutely no damage to either of these targets.
Madico, I need to try
for, Cap?
something else.
Oh, you do 25% damage. You're actually completely useless at this point. Right, you were seriously taking damage here as well. Let's back you up. Hope the Shade will take a better target.
Tell me. Madico, I need to try something else.
He is definitely not taking a different target. Let's blind this one. Hopefully that works.
Stay behind me.
Okay?
Yeah.
Perception, inspiration. Frightened. Cannot use hostile abilities. I think that's gonna save me, unfortunately. What happens if I just run? If I just chicken out entirely and run around the corner?
Yeah.
Captain.
Flanked and blinded, so that worked at least. Short range incendiary. So if I do that, does this change?
Another attack.
Well, might have. Can't tell because he decided to melee.
What do
Need
you
to figure out what the indicator for that is, because that's really annoying. Right, one dead shade. Let's position for the flanked attribute here. If you can even flank them, I have no idea that's possible.
Hey, ahoy. We had some good times.
No, what the hell was that?
Aye. Watch me work.
Hey, watch it with that.
Oh, that does friendly damage. Okay, but it's fine. We only lost Jody in that fight. That was close, though. That was a really good fight. She's losing max health and 25. Alright, we're hurting, chat. I can't deny that we are hurting here.
Hey,
Oh, it's
don't see why
foot's
not.
in an heavy bullet, aren't
Maybe
ya?
in slightly over our heads. I'm trying to just get this thing and get out. But we may have to go and rest. Regain our bearings and come back. More Earth Blights. Okay, let's have Seraphim. I think you're the sneakiest. I think your stealth trait actually affects this. See if I can even just figure out where the hell this temple is before I do anything. Oh, this looks like suspiciously bad news. Ooh. An exceptional saber, though. Horn figurine. Easily scrolled note. I was searching around the old city as one does. Good loot down here, Catwin said. Hardly any beasties at all, Catwin said. Join the army, they said. Should be perfectly safe, Catwin said. Bloody fucking piss for brains. Aye, there was loot aplenty. Found this brilliant little bronze horn, didn't I? Bound to fetch a fair price topside. Of course, the moment I pulled it from the muck beside the corpse of some poor rotted wretch, I hear this great moaning start up behind me. I jumped like a startled hare and ran for it. And here comes the shuffling, right fast as anything, right on my heels. I kept running like Skane's own effigy was chasing me, and it kept coming, and I sure as shit got lost. Now I'm huddled in this old ruin, hoping I've lost the damn thing, and if I haven't, well, I hope whoever's reading this learns better than me. Don't touch nothing. Oh, chat, I know what's gonna happen if we click this, but I'm gonna do it.
Aye, aye.
We're gonna take things. Yep, fucking knew that was coming.
Bastard.
Oh, but we're out, chat. We're fucking out of there.
Think I can't see
Alright,
you,
see ya.
sneaky
Thanks for the
bastard.
loot. Alright, I don't actually think we have the resources to deal with this area right now, at least as things have gone so far. I think we may just have to get out of here, regroup, go do something else to level up a little bit, and then come back. And I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's go back to the old city ruins. And then we can at least breathe in this area. Let's do some inventory management. So we'll want, what do I need? So Min's fortune is significantly stronger than the gladiator's sword. 8 accuracy, 2 penetration, stacking 2% chance on stacks plus 50 times and resets on crit. Okay, Min's fortune is actually insane. Gladiator's fortune grants us scrim, though. What is scrim? 10% melee damage when wielded with a shield, plus 5 deflection when wielded with a shield. I actually just don't think that matters, though. I think the saber is too good. I think that saber is way too good to not use there. This one-handed axe I don't think is important. I think you can use the gladiator sword then. We'll just give that one over to Seraphim. I think what I want to be doing is maybe equipping offhands and things. Yeah, I think everyone needs a ranged offhand for sure. So that's what I'm going to go with. Fine arbalists to start with, at least. That seems alright to me. I wish there was a sort button to like sort by rarity and things, like a drop down, but it doesn't look like there is. Giant pain in the ass. Evidently we eventually unlock more weapon sets, that'll be nice. What else did I want to do? I wanted to check our crafting. Because we've got a decent number of things that we can craft now. I wanted to see if anything here looked particularly interesting. Some of the potions could be good. Terrifying things on the front line seems really good if you can get everything to run away and get free disengagement attacks off. That did a lot of damage earlier when I managed to pull that off, so we might make some of those for the tanks. Even if we just use them actually to do damage and not to do anything else. Seems like that could be a fine choice still. Alright, what else do we want to do? Alright, I think for right now we want to get out of here. Just because we are wounded, we are out of supplies, and we're a little over our heads. Which is strange, because this says it's only 1 level higher than us, but everything we're fighting is 3 levels higher than us. So I don't know if I've taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Got something for me?
Her options haven't changed. I don't think I've passed the temple anywhere. I don't think I could have bypassed the temple. I'm pretty sure it's in that old city district. We just don't have the, resources to deal with it right now. So let's back up, let's rest and heal our injuries and regain our empowers. I think if everyone had full stacks of empower and no injuries, we could probably take those fights down there. So maybe we go down, see what we can enchant after healing up and give it another go. Is there an inn down here? There's not. Can I cross with this thing? I inspect the ropes. Okay, nothing dangerous. We cross without incident. Head back up to Delver's Row. It seemed there was a lot of stuff we could interact with here in Delver's Row. I think some of these are quest givers and shops as well that we might be able to purchase upgrades from. We haven't really tried to spend our gold on any equipment yet, and it might be time to consider doing that. Because we've hit the first kind of couple of encounters that are actually not sort of face roll easy. Alright.
Ernezzo has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises.
He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway.
Wait, but I am mistaken. It seems we have friends in common in this place. No? But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
What do you know about the Spindle Man? I actually want to know about Bug Man. I want to see what his deal is.
Merle, it is a dangerous pest. When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Good way to be getting slit-stemmed astern, that.
Is that all? Shakes his head.
They say it is a mind reader. We in Delves Row are simple folk. Quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes?
So he wants me to get rid of him.
Of course.
Let's see what supplies he
Only
sells, though.
do not tell anyone where you got them.
Alright, well, lots of fine equipment here. The Garari Cuirass. Legendary quality, 10 base armor, 8 and 8 on freeze, 20 initiative. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes from weapons. Seems pretty sweet. Armor class at 10 is incredible, but 27,000 gold, not likely. I actually think there's really anything... Ooh, what's the red hand? This is a rifle? Veil piercing, unfit for melee. Double barrel, fires 2 shots before reloading, but has a reduced range. No rest for the wicked. 1% damage dealt and received on kill. Dealt and received on kill until the rest. Interesting. I actually really like that. It's a neat glass cannon approach. Again, here's where I'm wishing they had a freaking sort button. You can filter, but filter's not really what I want to do, but I can sell these. Yeah, I don't need any of this shit. Take everything that's not at least of good quality. They're really fine leather armor and fine mail armor, actually. No, this can go too, because I think second chance is better. Actually, is second chance better? Alright, we'll hold on to that one. Actually, we won't, because I think that's... No, actually, we will. Yeah, so we'll sell those. Let's just try and get rid of all our crap that we don't need, chat. I don't need fancy hats. Is no one wearing that cloak? Someone needs to be wearing that cloak if they're not doing it yet, so I'll see to that. I'm gonna get rid of all our crappy unspecial items here. These can go, this can go. Hello, sell. Mouse, please. I swear, the UI in this game, sometimes it just decides not to work. It's just like, nah, not today. Okay, that cleans out those 3 tabs. The other stuff, I don't know if there's anything in here that I actually want to be selling. I don't think so. So let's just make 2,600 there. A little bit of money, not tons.
What for, Cap?
We have other stores here, though. We have swords and shields in this direction, so let's go here.
Not happening.
This grizzled old Amana woman looks like she's been left in the sun to dry. Her skin is so worn and weathered, it's hard to tell her wrinkles from her scars.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
Right,
Old
see
Umani's
what you got.
is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. Never will you find a better selection.
The Undying Burden, a waist piece. +1 athletics, grants second wind. Incoming weapon damage is reduced as health is lost. +2 constitution, that's pretty sweet too. Gauntlets of reliability, 15% of misses converted to grazes with proficient weapons. It's not nice. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. It is kind of nice. It's expensive though, man. I'm broke. Shit. Why is everything so expensive in this game? I have to figure out a way to make money. If ships cost 120,000, there has to be a way to make some serious dough later on. I'm assuming that pirating is a very profitable venture somewhere in the future, but we'll get to that. Let's see. This grants immortal will. The wearer is immune to interrupts while they carry 1 or more injuries. That's an interesting idea. Get a mage injured and then have them wear that. There's another merchant here.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses? To help you leave your sorrows behind? I got what you need.
This must be drugs and alcohol. Yep, it's drugs and alcohol. Right, that's not actually what we want. Though I should probably figure out the short-term stimulants for harder fights. It's probably worth doping up for a few encounters. Just one hit, man. Just one hit. That's all I need. An Orlan woman stands over a table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a sprig or vial to her nose. You realize she's blind.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
Alright, let's see what you
I
got.
have plenty. Though, if you're buying poison and ailment, Mind you store them separate.
Okay, so this is food. Some gear. This is a little of everything, she seems like. Thief's putty. Exceptional hide armor. Actually doesn't seem all that exceptional to me. Like 2 additional armor rating. So what's it cost to enchant these things? So expensive. Where are we at currently? Yeah, like holy cow, man. Shit. I don't have that much gold. Soul Reaper, finality. 6 raw damage per round for 3 rounds on scoring hit against weak targets. Urgent Harvest grants skill. Urgent Harvest. Being near a killed enemy grants the wielder attack speed. 15% action speed. It all seems mostly worthless. Watcher's Blade. Damage dealt is raw. Killing a Kith enemy with the spawn. Including humans, Omana, dwarves, or... Okay, so you basically kill humanoid-esque sort of things. And you can use that, but we're not going to use that. Lucky. 5% chance to ignore an attack. Chest guard. Negative 10% crit damage taken. Engagement and flanking. Men's Fortune seems like a really good blade. Like, I might just... Lucky Strike, 15% crit damage. Random Affliction for 1 round if you crit something. Where's this thing at currently? It's currently at Exceptional. We can go up to Superb, but we don't have the cash. Can't go up to Legendary. Why are these grayed out? Does this mean I don't have the resources to make any upgrades? I think that's actually what that means, that it's just not possible for us to upgrade here. So we can't enchant anything yet. We're kind of close to leveling. If we can go do another quest, I think that's what we might do. Let's just go to the Gullet. Let's try and do an additional quest, level up, and then return to the old city with another level under our belts. I think we'll have a better chance of dealing with things once that happens. That, and we'll rest so that we actually have a full set of empowers and spells and things to work with. So I think there is...
Some might be saying your bellicosity towards the gods be a bit ridiculous. You haven't parlayed with them and all?
If you had spoken to them, you'd find them ridiculous too. Anyway, what good have your prayers to Undra ever done?
Better being safe than drowned.
Okay, 3 stars and shining light. This seems like it's Aothus related. Let's stop in here and see if there's a quest. It's also the loading screen symbol. Check it out, chat. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's crushing and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her rheumy, bloodshot eyes.
Paintley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friends should move along.
Jody wants a thug.
I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick.
Are you ill?
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
Perhaps there's something I can do to help?
That's not...
She erupts in a fit of coughing. As she catches her breath, she gives you a closer look.
Wait, you're the one Salwyn and the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
Salwyn. Do I remember Salwyn? Chat, did we deal with Salwyn? I don't remember.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable. And hidden.
This is hardly a proper sanitarium. But at least they are isolated from others.
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else.
Why are you hiding the sick people?
Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
Go on.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here. Realized what it was when I heard the rattle in their chests, the way they gasped for air. Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
Alright, I see. Is there any way for me to get a cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it. And paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town. Need something?
Okay, so we can definitely do that quest. That'll be simple enough. We've just come from Delver's Row. We're a little out of order here. So let's go down and grab what we need, come back up, get our experience, go to the inn, see if that gets us the 3,500 odd EXP we need to level up. Did you say pine seed oil, chat? Is that what that was? I think that's what it mentioned. We'll have to check our journal. It's probably the herb lady that's immediately on our left. Find the Drowner's Lung medicine on Delver's Row. So it doesn't tell me here, so I assume I have to actually ask one of them specifically about it.
It's the smell of cardamom that
Here we
drew
go.
you,
I'm looking
no?
for the medicine to cure Drowner's
Then you'd
Lung.
best ask elsewhere. But careful. If the Mataru Overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you.
Alright, so this is not my man. I don't know that I want to ask the shady drug dealer guy next.
There is something I can get for you?
I
yes?
need medicine for Drowner's Lung.
Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell. But Drowner's Lung is very serious. Very deadly. The cure is not cheap. But how can one put a price on good health? If the price seems high, there is a certain little favor you could do for me instead.
Tell me about this little favor.
There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here.
I'm Miko. You are as subtle as a church bell.
And what would a paladin of the Brotherhood know of subtlety, huh? So, do you follow? This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindleman. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine.
Hold on, not so fast. Do they call him that because he carries a spindle, or because he's got spindly legs?
He studiously ignores Ader. Okay, so...
Come on, let's get a drink of firmness.
I wanted the whole party.
It's early.
So we know where Spindleman's at. He's down here. I kind of like Spindleman, though. I don't want to axe him. Let's see if we can just talk this out. Besides, I don't think I want to fight two ogres, a cloaked elf, and a crystal eater spied. Like, this just seems like a whole bunch of bad. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. It chitters in disgust. The elf gnashes her teeth.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him? You...
The Vithrak drops her mind like a toy it has grown bored with. It turns its attention to yours. You feel it shuffling through your thoughts, as though it were turning pages in a book. Images arise in your mind, memories. You see Pitli, stifling her coughs as she tells you about the Drowner's Lung medicine, and you see Ernesio. So, I just let it do its thing. Seraphim, get this creature out of my head.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, we can't do it. The room shudders as the Orlan's mind crashes into the Vithrak's all within your own heaving thoughts. Like a spider escaping from under a boot, the Vithrak's consciousness eludes Seraphine and presses deep into you.
Let her see. Let her see.
Sees you and Ernesto start talking about the merchant. You ask about the drowner's lung medicine, and Ernesto begins to answer. Vithrak chatters with interest. Let's just let it explore. It continues pushing into the memory, gentle but determined. Your conversation with Ernesio plays out. He tells you about the Spindle Man and offers the medicine to you in exchange for killing him. It eases out of your mind.
What is your business with the cellar woman?
Cellar woman?
The one who calls herself Ernesto.
Ernesto is a man.
As you say, we discern no difference.
I'll just be honest. He wants me to kill you in exchange for rare medicine.
Yes, this Ernesto speaks little to us, but her thoughts say much. We know she plots against us. But you do not care about Ernesto, only the medicine. Let us tell you an excellent secret.
It nearly dances with excitement, tapping its curved claws together. The elf sways and claps softly.
There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom. Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
Why tell me this?
We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire. If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices. Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then.
Okay. So we now have options. I never know, like, is it worth actually... I don't want to kill these merchants. I just... But I feel like if I don't, I'm just hurting myself, right? Because surely doing neither just nets you nothing. Whereas doing one side of this quest chain requires you to take a stand, at least in some way. For now, I'm going to just try and steal the medicine. And see if it gives me some sort of conclusion where I don't have to hurt anyone.
On it.
Okay, yep. Here is her storeroom. Let's have you four go stand in the center.
Captain.
Let's have Seraphine do this by himself. I will steal 3 rubies.
My fingers be fat and easy breezy.
Drowner's lung medicine.
Alright, done and done.
Can I close this door? Looks like I can't. Okay, so now that that's open, that's just open. It is what it is.
What for, Cap?
Let's get out of here. Off we go back to the gullet. I'm wondering if there's still something secret to discover in that sequence of turning left and right in tunnels. I have a feeling I can probably still find something neat in there. If I get lost enough. Or maybe there's an encounter I can play out. Fast mode, zoom zoom.
You must gather your...
Yes, we're gathering our party, don't worry about it.
Need something?
Here's your medicine. Her eyes, watery and red, dart between you and the vial you hold. She coughs into her fist.
That could save an awful lot of sick people.
Give her the medicine. She takes the bottle from you, uncorks it, a sharp piney odor escapes. She breathes it in and smiles.
That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstars.
All gets warmth. +1 priest restoration power level, +2 burn armor rating. Alright, so that'll be good for Jody.
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Still didn't level up though. How far off were we? Now we're 4,000 off. I had it backwards. We were actually 8,000 off of our target. That's fine. So one more quest. We'll just do some quick FedEx fetch quest that we can find in town. Going to the bar, we'll probably bump into multiple NPCs that want us for something. Let's see if that other killing quest is still tracked. We're killing the merchants, dealing with one of the merchants. Looks like it's not. Okay, interesting. Maybe that is just a side deal. Put this back on fast mode. Go over to the hole. Ooh. It's kind of scary when you do that. Turn fast mode off.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself and don't fall in. Need something?
Alright.
What you need?
I'd like a room.
I've got just the thing for you, fresh face. Just the thing. Do you prefer spider free or spider full?
+2 stealth, +2 streetwise, +2 sleight of hand. What do we have right now? We currently have +1 cast with level 1 spells, +1 to all skills. So the private dance was worth it.
Need something? What you need? I've got just the thing.
But for 95, I'm just going to take the Forger's Fancy. Let's just rest up. Let's get all our injuries and all our empowers back. Alright, we are a fully powered party again.
Don't see why not.
Oh, let's see if we can find someone that wants to give me a job. Surely there's someone in the bar.
Ain't exactly an hole in the wall, is it? On, well, account of it being an hole in the floor. Never mind.
What would you call the color on that meat? Ash?
We have saved another animal. That's really the whole reason we play this game. Is to pick up small animals and shove them in our backpack.
Why do you bother me, little kith?
You enjoy working here?
No.
She hawks a fat goblet of spit. It lands beside the food she's preparing and splatters. Great!
The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove? Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
Hey, join my crew.
How do you mean?
You know, like on a boat?
I'm not daft, you condescending little mite. Tell me why, and in what capacity, I should join your crew.
I'm guessing she doesn't like to cook. We've got cannons aplenty, but not enough hands to man them.
I do appreciate a well-wrought cannon. Particularly when several of them fire in sequence and lay waste to the ships of my enemies.
So will you join my crew?
I don't work for free.
For 450?
This will do. For now.
Sweet. We now have an ogre. pirate's life for me. Let's go to the upper floor. Where we dealt with Aron. There may be other NPCs there to work with. This is on an SSD drive, and some of the load times still feel a little brutal. Just to be loading one area with like 6 NPCs in it. We have this ominous green room machinery that no one wants to comment on, so I think something interesting will happen there at some point in time. Just haven't quite got to it yet, so that leads out to the gullet again.
I'd be supposing we could blow it up.
Can't open that. Aron is no longer here, because he's left. Alright, there is no one in this tavern to talk to. That's interesting. We can turn in one of our quests to the Humana Prince. He wanted us to figure out how goods are getting into Delver's Row, and we figured that out just by unlocking the area. So we'll probably do that for some quick, cheap experience. Are you serious? It's not going to let me. Oh, there's a hungry dog. Yes! One more animal we can pick up and stuff in our backpack.
You must gather your party before venturing.
I just want a quick travel. That's all I want, game. Why are you gonna make me sit through 4 fucking loading screens just to get out of this area? Developers, please. Annoying as hell. Okay, here we go. Alright, exiting north, going up to the palace. I also want to go down there to the old city at some point, or wherever that leads. Serpent's Crown, into the palace. The prince should be waiting for us in the audience chambers.
Kira, but have you pried any secrets from the gullet yet?
The Rinchepi are smuggling cargo via the Undercroft.
Undercroft. A darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say. Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
For what it's worth, I think Delver's Row should remain untouched.
What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on.
The Raparu are barely in control of their lives as is. Don't take this away from them.
You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparu must recall their place in society. If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparu, then I say they have bought an easy truce. Delver's Row is safe for now. Be sure that I do not regret this.
Water Shapers are helping the pirates bring in ships.
I had my suspicions, but I had no wish to see them confirmed. When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the Crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say.
They must have needed the money. Can you imagine why?
Akira, I cannot. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Akira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return. I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the Gullet, but...
But you're going to anyway. We're gonna tell him to go on.
Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
A lost city, if local fables are to be believed.
Fable? No. History, I say. Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo.
Aye, along with every other bare-masked, bilge-brained treasure hunter twixt here and Old Valia.
I've known sand crabs with a firmer grasp of a daring, I say. Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Cozy, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland.
Sanctuary Isles?
They were sites where our ancestors grouped in terms of crisis. Constants in changing seas. You have the cartographer Atepo to thank. He wanders the Western Shrine if you would know more.
Did I expect any resistance?
The trading companies would not have thought to look for Matario Cozy, but now they are vultures to carrion. I do not doubt that our rivals race for the same thing, all while we fall behind.
Alright, no further questions. Let's just get out of here.
Then you are ready to depart?
I'll trust you relay my helpfulness to the Queen.
Naturally, I say. My sister remembers her friends. I remember her enemies. Before you go.
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
The expedition. I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka.
Go on.
We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader. One mystery heaped on another, I say.
Let me see that. I might be able to learn something from it. He relinquishes the scrap. A fragment of essence clings to the fabric like a thread woven too tightly to be unraveled. Trees tower above you and ropey vines stretch like tentacles across a marshy ruin. It takes all of your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. You glance over your shoulder, but the woman and the men of your company aren't there. Then a shape moves off in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. Vision departs, leaving you with a deep pit in your stomach and the phantom sensation that nothing has gone as it should have. The prince regards you expectantly. Nature is restless on this island, but I can guess nothing more.
I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Cozy. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Cozy is nestled in the Kua Rakuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
Watcher, even if Ukaizo is a myth, Motario Cozy is old enough that it may contain some clue about why Aothis is interested in the Deadfire.
Hey, Cap, be reminding me to drop anchor at the next brothel we pass. Some things I aim to be given a try before you go getting us all good and killed.
Alright, interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Already gained a bunch of experience, but I guess that gets split. Yeah, okay, so it gets divided amongst everyone. So we're actually a slightly further way off than leveling than I'd hoped. So I guess that makes sense, because if you didn't play with such a large party, you could potentially super over-level a single character, which is actually what Victor Creed was doing. I think he's doing the ultimate challenge for this right now, and that makes sense, because I saw he only had one character, and I wondered how the hell that was going to work out for him, but that makes sense. You just super power level the Watcher, and maybe that works out in the end. Okay, so what do we have? Taro Cozy is level 1. Old temple somewhere in the ruins. And it will lead me to it. I'm amazed this is still a 1-star difficulty. This really felt like it was going to be a lot harder. Or rather, all of the enemies I'm fighting are much stronger than that. I don't know how that's still considered a single level quest. Maybe I did wander off the path. But we have rested, so we've got all our empowered abilities available to us again. I think I might just give that another go. Let's head back down and see if we can actually deal with the encounters this time. Delver's Row. Let's also just turn this off before I forget.
Yeah.
Do we want to turn Saber on? Gain penetration at the cost of initiative? Yes. So I think we do want Windmill Slash turned on. Massive force, increasing damage. 10% accuracy, but plus 30% damage. Yeah, that seems worth running as well. 30% damage is a very decent amount. Alright, let's save here, go down to the Undercroft. Oh, I wonder if the Undercroft was on the map now and I just didn't notice it. Maybe I could have fast traveled directly here now, I can't tell. Just let me cross again without having to do another skill check. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Up here. This is what I want. Alright, further in. Let's make sure we're not missing anything on this left side of the map. Not that I think we are. Because I don't think I can get here. There's no way up this way, at least. I can't wrap around in through the side at all, so I don't think we're missing anything. Sickened, 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 reduced healing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think we're into the old city. Okay.
Be cautious.
Back to stealthing around. I think this is the temple. This is part of my problem here, is I really do think this is the temple.
Wait, look there.
No, why are you unstealthing? I wonder if there's a way to get in from behind, but then I'd have to deal with the mobs that are blocking that path. Because that really does look like the temple, doesn't it? The Lido and some cash. Seems good. Oh, maybe we can come in through this side.
Not my thing, savvy?
Thick tar-like substance sticks to the edges of this massive burrow. Tar monster? Okay, so maybe we can just avoid that engagement entirely, but this is definitely the temple. And now we pick up this conch and we get attacked by 10 million unspeakable horrors. Both of her arms are extended towards you, but one of her hands is missing. You notice a rushing whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the cornet of waves. Place the conch in the statue's open hand. Okay, this is the same sequence. Opens the door. Okay. Well, that's something spooky. Oh, I'm excited, chat. I'm excited. Let's do this. Boss fight time. I'm down. We just sneak around it.
Merla, shouldn't those little
Oh.
birds turn into beetles or something? How did this thing get so big?
Oh. Yeah, that's a big boy, chat. And that's got really high defenses too. How the hell do I have to kill these? Do things come out of the burrows? What happens if I kill the burrow? Oh god, I have so many questions. Okay, let's just cast expose vulnerabilities. Oh, it looks like this thing cleaves as well. Is that what this symbol means? This red aura here? This is what its melee attack does?
Tell me. For the Republic!
I did not mean to click it, but it's huge and I couldn't help myself. We missed. Alright, rip! That's it, boys. It's over. Shit's over. See if we can blind it so it doesn't just fucking body us here. Find it? The quest just updated? Did we notice it somewhere in here? I don't know if we did.
Leave it to me.
Let's just attack here and see what happens. Okay, so we actually do pretty solid damage with this against this thing with Aider. I'm guessing that's part of the windmill slash here for extra penetration. So its weakness is intellect afflictions. It's also currently flanked, which is nice. We blinded and then we fucking invisibled it. That is so annoying. I really wish we would stop making things invisible.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 91 damage. Oh, but that was a crit. But still, holy shit, chat. 91 damage. Okay, we're gonna move slightly closer. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? How do we heal him? Just do a typical restore, I guess? We'll just have to do for now. You're gonna move slightly closer, because I actually want to be able to stack you all and buff you all. It's super resistant to fire, so I think we're just gonna freely mark it. Penetrating strike. We don't have enough penetration to deal with this thing. Oh, because it's not flanked anymore. So we probably just need to keep it flanked at all times.
Yeah?
Okay, see, I don't like the way this thing rears up like this. Holy shit. Activates crush. Triggers crush. 115 damage. I don't even know how we defend against that. I don't think we do, chat. I don't think we can. Do I play this out? Is there any way that I come back from this fucking disaster at this point? Maybe? Holy Radiance. Oh, that takes an action. That's so frustrating. Can I control this thing? Maybe? I can buy myself a turn. I also need to just kill these little things. And we just missed.
Yeah? Hmm?
You were knocked on your ass. You were going to actually just charge for this burrow. Get the hell out of there. Maybe it'll hit something. Oh, we did. Okay, so we can dominate the giant one. Which we're doing. And let's just kill these burrows, because I'm assuming these spawn the little ones. Okay, so let's do that.
Pariathus! I don't think I can pull it off.
Okay.
What can I do you for?
Okay, so I think we're going to end up fighting him around here, so let's just put Consecrated Ground down in this spot. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do, chat? What do I want to do, chat? Do I put the flame wall down on him? Confusion also just seems like it might be good. They're resistant to that damage. They're resistant to this damage. We take 100% from lancing, though. So yeah, let's just see if we can just lance one of these. Wait, where would I actually get this cast off? It does not tell me.
Me and you are about to
Oh,
mix.
great.
Yeah.
That's an AoE. Fantastic. And fucking tastic, chat.
What for, Cap?
Alright, please... I don't want to dominate that thing again, because it's just going to end up AoEing me. Which is not what we want, so let's just...
Only takes a finger to blow her away.
Club these things. And we missed with Necrotic Lance. Excellent. Trying to kill the little ones here. I think I just put the firewall down on the big one. Apparently this is the line to hit it, so this doesn't count as a hitbox. It's a little frustrating, but I suppose it's doable. Could actually cast it like that and hit all of them. I think that's actually exactly what we're gonna do. Just gonna put it down in the middle of the whole thing. Can we knock him on his ass? Targets his defense. We have a 79% chance. Resisted stun, so it's stun resistant. It's fire resistant too, which is fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
Hater at least does decent damage against it, I suppose. Oh well, we just got knocked on our ass for that. Okay, let's do our buff. Let's try and mind control this thing again. Alright, we've managed to charm it once more.
What can I do you for? Get threshed.
Alright, and that gave us the inspiring hit. Hater, I kind of just want you to actually hang out for a turn, bud. Need this damn thing to die. I think I actually need to charge it because Crush is terrifying.
Hey, watch it with that. I don't think I can pull that off.
Yeah, okay. That attack's really frustrating too. I don't know that actually dominating that thing's mind is worth anything. It just seems to put me in a difficult spot. Can we blind it? 55% chance to blind. I did not mean to stand in that, but I did. Let's just second wind, and let's just relocate and get out of here. Okay, so that's a defense up as well.
Cannot do that. What can I do you for?
Jody. What do we have you do? I have no clue.
What do you need?
I will have him face me. Really?
Captain?
Another miss. Shaken and confused, so we can hit him with that. So what does Shaken do? -5 resolve, -5 power level, and confuse. Could just Whisper of Treason again and buy me a turn to heal. That might actually just be what I go with here, to be honest with you. Mark it as an enemy. I think it is actually, may have already been afflicted, and I just don't see the crown because it doesn't show up.
It is no use. I cannot get through.
What can I do you
Leech
for?
grip. What is this? Hold shift for more information. This isn't the kind of information I want. I hate this. I need to see if there's a mod or something that actually gives me useful fucking info on this kind of thing. Oh. What was that? Weakness. Strengthened, charmed. Exalted endurance. This is dominated for 2 rounds. So can we use these 2 rounds to heal? Just second wind this.
What for, Cap?
Can wait this turn out. It takes damage from the firewall, which is faded, so now we can get into a better position.
Yeah. I got it.
Ader can stand by Jody. Yeah, I guess we just wait for this thing to no longer be friendly.
What can I do you for?
There it is. Circle of Protection granted. How long does this last? 1 round. That's not as good as I wanted it to be either.
I'll lie, that was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Yeah.
So I think I need to empower myself here so that I can cast Expose Weakness on this thing.
What do you need?
Because I actually just don't think I can do any damage to it
I am ready.
without Expose Weakness being on. Wow, and we just repeatedly missed everything.
Happy to oblige.
See, why doesn't it tell me what it's starting to charge here? I don't get to see what it's considering casting. How do I see everything? Just give me everything again. Okay, Jody, what can we do with you? She's got 132 health, so she should be fine here, so maybe we just go for an attack. Right, exposed vulnerabilities worked. Now we can actually start to do some serious damage to it. 62% resist. It's kind of rough. Have a great spell against it here, so I guess I'll just summon tentacles to hit it.
I am ready.
Oh, we interrupted Crush. Okay. That's nice.
I consider it right fucked.
Grab hits for 76 damage. It's actually not too bad. Ader can punch. This thing has so much health. I don't know how else to kill this thing. .52 chance to hit. Unknown chance to hit. What is this target? Doesn't tell you.
Supposed to happen.
Oh, it did some damage. Not great damage. Not awful damage. Just some damage. She should also heal, though. Constant regenerative effect, so we can just kind of hold our ground with her, I think. Drain armor rating. I think we might just do that. Except that's probably gonna miss. Okay, well that was a crit, so that's great.
May I be a candle in the night?
40 damage, finally. Something solid.
What can I do you for?
Releases a healing effect when they are near death. That would just restore 38. That's not good enough. I think we have to empower ourselves. And cast a restore here, like this. Oh, fuck off. Really? She ran out of range on that? Ah. I didn't know that was going to happen. Well, that's fucking miserable. Oh, shit. Now what do we do? I don't know what the hell we can do.
Let's go.
Tell me.
So you can do this, and you can resurrect her. And you can greater lands, lay of hands yourself, I guess. Just hope you don't die on your next fucking turn.
May I be a candle in the night?
Yeah. All right.
So it looks like it's not aiming at Jody. That's nice. I actually meant to heal. Activates Coal Grubs. Oh, that's fucking annoying. It summons as well. Guess we try and mind control it and get away from these grubs.
I am ready.
Vote for the fucking best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've dominated this thing, so we're gonna get the hell away from its friendlies, because it's probably gonna spit on them. Oh shit, I didn't heal. I'm not used to that ability yet. I forget that's a thing.
I'll be cleaving to the brisket.
We're also gonna just stand over here for this thing. I think we just try and get the hell out, honestly. Yeah, like, it can disengage, but I don't care. Because this thing's AoE is 100 times scarier than that. Lay of Hands Jody here.
Happy to oblige.
Long-lasting regenerative healing circle. Let's do this. Man, I don't have empowers. I really don't have shit here, honestly.
Ahoy.
Let's see, we can turn that grub.
Stay behind me.
Now our chances at hitting this thing are way down again because my exposed weakness has run out. We've at least charmed that thing.
That dog won't hunt.
Boy. Watch me work.
She is going to get hit so fucking hard here very shortly. Confuse? Let's see if we can at least get it to hit its own. Hit for 76. What's Blessed Harvest do? If I hit it at this with Blessed Harvest, what happens? Did I even hit it there? How do I do everything again now that I've toggled off? Okay, there we go. Grazes. 76 damage is what I did there, which is respectable compared to everything else. I just don't see there being a great way to beat this, honestly. Distracted, which gives them flanked. This gives them frightened. Guess we just do this.
I am ready.
Punch that thing. She's so going to fucking die.
What can I do you for?
But I don't know that there's anything I can actually do. Stop that. Fire off a rolling fireball and see what happens against this thing, I guess. Yeah, right. She's being knocked out. He interrupted her.
I'm on it.
I don't think we can take the giant cave grub, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, I'm sorry. Why is this thing lying down now? Prone? How did that knock it prone? That's what I want to know here. These things are fucking annoying too. I just don't have anything. Like, what do I even, like, look at how useless most of my spells are in this situation.
What for, Cap? I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
What can I do you for?
Is there any way for you to pick up our girl? I don't think so, though. What else would I cast in rank 3? Lowering their melee accuracy and downgrading. Yeah, we could do that. Could just do another consecrated ground. It also doesn't seem great, though. This doesn't seem like a lot of damage. Ah, hell, chat. Nothing's as good as I want it to be. Can I hit all 3 of these?
Ahoy. Be blowing a man down.
Oh, what's this? Can I interact with this? No, I can't. Oh, maybe that would have been useful for this fight. Maybe it's a pressure plate of some kind that I could use.
Let's go.
Be great if that's true, but I don't know if it is. Might just be wishful thinking. Holy damage, Batman.
That order's too tall. Yeah?
Yeah, so it resisted stun again. It must be immune.
Mm-hmm. I'll like that was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Hmm?
What for, Cap? Me too, man.
Huh?
Got it. That's not supposed to happen?
What can I do you for?
Ahoy.
Alright, chat, sorry about that. The wife got home and the dog was very excited. Shaken and confused. What was shaken again? Power level adjustment. None of this is good enough, chat. 3% of damage is reapplied as raw damage. So maybe that's what we have to apply to this thing. And just like double or triple all of our damage to it. Yeah, maybe we hit it with that. Grazes? Did that affect it though? Like, I can't tell if that actually worked or not. Okay, so we are super dead here. Oh no, it's casting cold grubs. I don't think there's a way for me to interrupt that, so it's just going to end up with more friends. Oh, because I dominated this one, it detects that there were no... Yeah, so I probably should have just not dominated, because now I'm going to have an additional unit to deal with, right? Yeah, I am going to have an additional unit to deal with. Shit. Well, I think you're getting withdrawn, my friend. That's about the best I could do here in this situation.
What do you need?
I'm just completely spent on resources. I don't know that I'm in love with the way this system works where things don't regenerate, because it just makes longer battles feel like a real fucking slog. Just rotate, don't disengage, just rotate. Oh, wow. Man, that crushed us so much damage. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't think there's no way. It's not even a matter of thinking. We just turn this up now and we just suicide, I think. Actually, I think we just reload. Because there's no way we are beating that thing. So we could maybe do it with pots. I don't think killing the burrows did anything, so we wasted a couple rounds there. Don't dominate the final grub in the room, because that just forces it to summon additional ones. If anything, I think we dominate the smaller grubs and let them help deal damage to us, to the big one. I also want to see what this pressure plate's all about. Nope, nope, don't discover me, don't discover me, don't discover me. Okay, she didn't see it either, or he didn't see it either. Let's see. Someone here has perception high enough to reveal whatever the hell is over there. And apparently just none of them are here. That's,
Hey, well, don't see why not.
So interestingly, there's no purple highlight before this fight starts, but it didn't look like I could interact with it after the fight started. If I interact with this thing... Sockets like the ones in the hand outside have been carved into the hollow palms. Both are empty. You notice a rushing whispering sound. Place a conch in one hand. So I need both conches here.
Wait, Merla. Shouldn't those little grubs turn into beetles?
So does it tell me? I found a wall carving with 2 socket. Each was the right size and shape to fit the cornet, but I didn't find the actual cornet. Is that what happened here?
Happy to oblige. What can I... All right. Happy to oblige.
What for, Cap? I'm flogging the figurehead.
Tell me.
Yeah? Sorry, friend.
I was really just hoping to see if I could trigger whatever the hell is here. But it looks like not. Alright, chat. Unfortunately, I have very hungry animals that need to eat, and it's their dinner time, and they are holding me hostage, demanding that I feed them. Thank you for tuning in, though. We will handle the big grub in our next stream. Oh man, I'm really frustrated that we're down here and we're facing enemies that are so much higher than us when this quest says it's only a single level above me. That's really frustrating to me, that it's putting enemies that are that much higher in front of me without giving me a warning, because I would rather have done something else and come back when I had a fighting chance. I don't know that I have any reasonable way of beating this thing. Maybe manipulating Recall Agony would work. That's the only thing I can think of. Just to do an additional 30% damage over the next 3 rounds to see if that works. I don't know if that's actually going to help though, but we'll find out next time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you later. Cheers.